Hello, my name is Erik Stenberg, and I'm an architect at the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the research project Recreate. It is a Horizon 2020 financed research project spanning from 2021 to 2025, involving 4 countries in the EU: Finland, Germany, Netherlands, and Sweden, and has a number of target countries in the rest of EU. Currently in the EU, most concrete that is deconstructed is crushed and turned into landfill or road fill, some of it recycled. What we want to do in this project is to move it up the ladder to reuse and to investigate the possibilities and the difficulties of reusing whole concrete elements that were not intended for reuse but may be able to be reused. We are using a method developed over many years, primarily by Professor Angelika Metke in Germany and her colleague, the engineer Klaus Asam. It is a set of destruction methods where we can pull down whole elements and then quality control them, transport them, and actually reassemble and reconstruct into new buildings of a different size or purpose. The 4 countries will each have 2 pilots. One pilot focused on physical change of actually dismantling an existing building, and also a lab pilot where we have a digital equivalent or a digital twin. The Swedish and German housing typologies are included, and the Finnish and Netherlands office typologies are included. In Finland, the specific system is a general open industrialized method called BES. In the Netherlands, there were 89 different systems developed during the post-war periods, but the one that we are looking at is a hollow core slab from an office building built in the 80s. The German example is a former Plattenbau with the building system IW64, which will be partially dismantled. A few floors will be removed from an existing building and turned into a student building. Previously in Germany, the work has been to dismantle high multi-story buildings and then to reassemble them into low single-family units. In Sweden, the case is focused on the post-war housing from the Million Program era, and this is the image of the housing block in Helsingborg being built in the late 60s. And this is the image of the pavilion or pilot that we built for the fair H22 this summer. And in this building, 99% of the material was reused. The hollow core slabs came from one building, the columns and beams came from another building, and the solid slabs came from the blocks on Drottninghög, and the foundation is the remnants from a preschool that was on the same site. We found that if we did an LCA by using prefabricated elements, again, we could actually cut the carbon footprint by 92%. And if we use green concrete, we can maybe reduce by 10-20%. If we use solid timber, maybe 40%. But here, the German studies and the Swedish study show that 70-90% lower carbon footprint can be achieved. We aim to spread this knowledge that we gain over the 4 years of the project to many parts of the EU. We have done global studies previously where we have actually looked at the 170 million units of housing that were produced during the post-war period in prefabricated concrete. And we're now adding the idea of the office blocks. This last image is one that shows the global spread from an exhibit called Flying Panels. We hope, and if at any way possible, we can contribute with this knowledge to the rebuilding of Ukraine after the war has stopped. we would gladly do so. So please be in touch, and good luck and take care.